Alright, what's up guys? Airsoft Dan back with another video. Today we are going to be unboxing the KWA QRF Mod.1. Really excited about this gun. It took a lot to get my hands on this gun. I looked so many places and whew, it was a bit of a challenge to find it. So let's go ahead and get in here. It arrived pretty nice. Corner's a little dinged up, but you know, it got here. Came with two MP5 style mags, as you can see. Look here on the head cam. Two MP5. I believe they're 80 round. Yep, 80 rounds. So we have two of those mags right here. Which is awesome. Let's get this box out of the way. So I noticed that this does not come with the regular QRF Mod.1 orange tip, which is the die-casted one, I believe, which is like really super duper fancy. This one did not come with this because it was from a different site. I mean, I'm not going to keep this on here anyways, you know, because stealth mode. So let me just go ahead and take this tape off of the handle. Okay, well, we got that off. So here's the gun. It has the adjustable stock right here. I think that's the furthest it goes. So it has this adjustable stock. There's a bit of wiggle, but you know, with any adjustable stock you should expect a bit of wiggling because obviously it's an adjustable stock. I've heard a lot about that this has really bad battery space, and I know that one of KWA's battery extensions fits on this. I don't have that, nor did I buy it. So I got this 11.1 volt 900 milliamp battery from ASG. Show that to you guys up there on this camera and on the head cam right there. So yeah, it's 10 watts. It's the Tamiya type connector, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I've only ever had Tamiya connectors, so I'm fine with them. One thing I really like about this gun is, number one, its weight. It's got a really nice weight. It's obviously completely ambidextrous, and it also has two different types of mag releases. It has this one, this pushing one where you push down, or this one right here, which is almost like, I wouldn't say an AK, but you know, it's more of an MP5 style. Obviously, again, an ambidextrous fire selector, which is also really nice because I don't know about other people, but I shoot ambidextrous, which I'm sure it's probably not called that, but having things on each side is nice for switching and being able to get that nice thing. I've also heard some good and bad stuff about the stock. I heard people like the stock of the Mod 2 a bit better than the Mod 1, but personally I really like the shouldering capability of this stock on the Mod 1. It feels really nice, and so let's go ahead and check out this hop. It does not have a lock for the hop. So I was sitting here and editing, and I realized that I was wrong. It does have a bolt catch, so I gotta film with one hand. So when you pull it back, if you pull it back and then push up this and release, push up this little thing, push it upwards from where it was at the bottom, it holds it in place so you can adjust your hop. And then to release it, you just slide it back down. So also, on the other side, there's this, which also releases it. But that cannot put it in place unless you get your nail under there and pull it out. So you have to use this side to lock the bolt in place, but you can release it on either side. So I was wrong. There is a bolt catch. It's just not normal. It does have a rotary hop-up, so everybody likes rotary hop-up. It has these Palmer flip-up iron sights. So it has these flip-up iron sights. I am going to be replacing that with a red dot that I have right here. It has M-lock on the bottom for partially on the bottom here. It also has this small Picatinny for any rails, flashlight, laser, whatever you want, maybe zoom cam, but I know most of the time those go on this top Picatinny. So it has M-lock on most sides other than the top, which I'm not sure if this top part can be utilized as an M-lock, but the top part is mainly Picatinny, and you only usually use Picatinny for top rails. But everywhere else on the gun, other than this one little part on the bottom that's Picatinny, is M-lock. It also, back here by this stock, it has two sling points, one on each side, so that's good for ambidextrous users that may not have it on one side but need it on the other, so that's a good thing. I do not see any QD sling points unless you are able to use these as for a QD sling, because it may just be a hook on sling. I'm not sure, but here, as you can see, you have the semi and then full auto, which it's got a pretty nice click there. It's a little bit tougher. I mean, I'm sure if you used your thumb, it's not that big of a deal, but it's definitely stiffer. I'm used to my AK. It's got the branding right here on this side. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and slap the battery in here. I've heard just a lot of things. I heard that people don't really like the battery space and all that baloney or whatever. But honestly, it's not too bad. I think with this battery that I got, it looks like it'll fit pretty well. And it also, I did not mention this, it also has a quick change spring inside, which you can just Okay, we are outside at my little homemade shooting range. There's a pizza tin, pizza tray, cooking thing. We're at about 50 feet right now, so we're not super duper far, but let's go ahead. Woo! Look at that, it's nice to see it out here in the sunlight. So let's put it on semi first, pop up these nice little built-on sights. Now obviously pop-up is not adjusted, so it's not going to be super accurate. I'm planning on putting a gate tighten MOSFET in here, so really snappy trigger response. I'm actually surprised. This is stock trigger, and already it's really snappy. Holy cow, that is a really good trigger response. So now we're going to step a bit back, go back a bit further. We're at about 75 feet now. Like I said, the hop up is not adjusted, so don't know how accurate I'm going to be. Really snappy trigger response. Yeah, wow, that's really good. And we're gonna go ahead and do some full auto. Okay, we are out of ammo. That went really fast. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was really good.
I'm actually pretty happy about that. That was good. On the 11.1 volt LiPo, I guess it's a LiPo, I think it's a LiPo. This thing shoots really good. It's got, I think it runs about 340 FPS stock around. I don't have a chrono right now, so I can't test that. But I know it shoots pretty well on indoor field limits. And so that's really good. It's really feels sturdy. There's barely any shake. There's like a little bit a wobble in between this upper receiver, which I know pops up for, I'm pretty sure, quick spring change. So there's a bit of wobble there, but you know, it's fairly hard to notice. But other than that, I will leave a link to this battery in the description. I can't leave a link for the gun because I don't know where these are in stock, because it was really hard to find this one. So I'll leave the name in the description. If I forget, it is the KWA QRF Mod.1. There's a couple more. I think there's a Mod 2 and Mod 3, but I personally like the Mod 1. But yeah, I will leave a link to the red dot that I am going to be using, these mag pouches that I am using as well for these magazines, and the battery that I'm using, because people were complaining about finding an 11.1 LiPo. It is recommended 10,000 milliamp. I went with 900, not a super huge difference, but it does still fit, and there's so much room left. Another reminder, it does use a Tamiya plug. It does not use the T connector or whatever it is called. I'm not completely sure. But you can get the extender from KWA. I don't know what it's called. If I find it, I will leave a link to it also in the description for the extender, so that you can put a bigger battery in it. And I will see you guys in the next video, whether it is a review or a gameplay video. I am not sure how long it's gonna be, because it may be a little bit before I get out to play airsoft. I may do a collection video on my, or loadout video, starting pretty soon, because I'm going to be finishing my base loadout pretty soon here. So I may do a loadout video. But yeah, this was really fun video to film. I'm very happy with this gun. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.